Hey, my name is Jules. I really feel honoured to be able to give Deb a testimonial today. My story is that my husband and I, for the last 13 years, we've 13 years yesterday, our relationship has been really easy. I'm not going to say completely easy. We have 2 young children. So there were certainly ups and downs and challenges along the way. But when it came to our relationship, everything was easy. We have similar parenting styles. We have similar ways of doing things. We have a similar backgrounds. But what I realized is that as our kids get a little bit older, our personal values were changing. They weren't going off track, they were changing. And I had started a new business, so I was going in a different direction, and I was growing and changing in ways that my husband didn't entirely understand. And what that meant is that it caused a lot of friction in our relationship. So we came to Deb to really figure out what were the pieces that we needed to improve on in our relationship. And she helped us to recognize what those were. She really helped us to recognize where are the areas that we needed to do a bit more work, because we just left everything to fate, or just because it was all easy in the past. And now because things weren't working, it wasn't a matter of throwing things away. It was really, how do we work on it? So Deb really helped us to recognize what those areas were and give us incredible tools that we can go back to time and time again when we go back to default mode or when we're not communicating really well together. So to be honest, her program really allowed us to grow as a couple. And I'm not going to say that we have finished. I think that this is just the beginning of the journey for us, that now it's this incredible realization that as we change and grow as humans, our relationship needs to grow and change. Our communication needs to grow and change. The way we do things needs to grow and change with it. So Deb, I am so incredibly grateful for the work that you do. And I thank you so much for everything that you've done for Ryan and I. And anyone who's on the fence and thinking about doing the work with Deb, I highly recommend you do it sooner rather than later. Don't put this stuff off, because putting it off just explodes everything and catapults everything. The sooner you can be on the same page and do the work together, the sooner you start to get results. Thanks, Deb.